man. Thanks for that truth, for speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Because it really shows your views. It also shows the truth. It also shows the your own experiences, right?
Yeah.
From picking fruit to going to school.
Well, that's why I don't mind talking about my experience, because I feel like I'm more representative of what an immigrant is than someone that's a gangbanger or someone that's a narco or whatever. Like I said, that's such a small part of the community.
Yeah.
You know, that more people are like me. There's more people like me who came here as immigrants, who busted their ass, who excelled, you know, who are good people, good human beings. They have families, they have loved ones, they've created a life here.
Yeah.
And they're living their dream or their parents' dream or whatever dream, but they're living a dream. And yet the media tries to focus on the fact that these other people exist, and they try to make us look like we're all of them.
Yeah.
And I got to say, nah, fucker, like, we are me, we are you, we are him, right? Like, this is what the real immigrant community looks like. And this is what needs to be showcased. These are the stories, you know, that in film and TV, like, there's hardly, there's starting to be more now, which I'm grateful for. But historically, there hasn't been a lot of successful Latinos portrayed on TV. And anytime you saw someone of power on TV or film, they got there through corruption, right? And it's like, no, dude, we also can get there through fucking hard work. You know, we get there through hard work and sheer determination and putting ourselves to work. And so those are the stories we're trying to tell. We're trying to show more doctors on TV. We want to show more lawyers. Right now, a great one is the Lincoln lawyer, right? The Latino actor, and the character is Latino. And so we are there. I live on the West Side. I don't just live in the Latino barrio, you know, like, those barrios exist too. And I've grown up in them, but I also live outside of that now, you know, and to be able to showcase that.
And it's interesting that you mentioned that, because, you know, two things that I could think of. It's now you have an option. That's your choice.
Right.
Whether you want to live in the Latino barrio or you want to live, you know, somewhere else. But that's the choice that you have, because you prepare yourself, because you went to school, because you have something to fall back on. And it's the coolest thing, because that's one of the things that my mom would always say to me. You know, you want to have a choice.
Right.
But if you don't prepare yourself, then you have no choice. You're stuck.
Right.
And so then I'm glad that you're mentioning that.